cause y'all know what it is.
TNN Trap News Network.
I was with Rich Trapper.
I fucks with you.
Warning, this video is for satire, educational, and comedy use only. It is not intended to be actual fact, nor is it intended to give real meaning to any of the questions you ponder about late night.
What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. Back in this thing, like cracking this thing here at TNN Trap News Network. News you can use, knowledge you're not finna get nobody's college. And we gave away that chili for $31,000, but it's not stopping now, man. When we get to 40,000 subscribers, we're doing another chili giveaway. So make sure that you hit that like, hit that comment, hit that get subscribe button. No long intro. Let's just get into the content. Jump into this content, man. Shout out to 2 Gangster for YouTube, giving us some 2 Gangster for YouTube content, because he's 2 Gangster for YouTube. We're gonna jump into this content, man. The dude who said that Young Ant knocked down the Pueblo Bloods, they said that he get a DP, which is really not fair because he was just regurgitating information that Flacco came out and said, and he was passionate and he was hurt by the loss of his homies. So I don't really see why he got a DP for that. I'm lying. I do see why he got a DP for that. I'm lying. I'm 100% aware why he got a DP for that. Just because Flacco said it don't mean you need to repeat it. That's what they gonna say in the hood. Is it a thug logic? It's definitely a thug logic for sure. But gangbang is a thug logic to start off with. Let's jump into the content. Shout out to 2 Gangs for YouTube.
A lot of people mad at Wu from Pueblos. A lot of people feel like he's snitching. He did a reaction to Poetic Flacco, and he pretty much agreed with everything that Flacco said. I'm not gonna waste any time. Here, let's get into it.
I'm gonna just say this, man, because, you know, a few people hit me and said, you know, the streets talk about something different. So, you know, this is all alleged. It's still an open case for Young and Jefe, but it sounds like it's about right.
It sounds like it's about right.
Young and Jefe is facing felony murder right now. You feel me? That sound like a situation I can see Young and Jefe getting in.
That sound like a situation I can see Young and Jefe
Yeah, man, this shit tricky.
getting in.
You feel what I'm saying? I haven't heard nothing from the hood. You know, as far as the hood go, you know, they ain't told me. You feel me? It seemed like the internet didn't know more about the motherfucking crime than the motherfucker was across the street or the hood it was in. You feel me? They can get more information from the internet than anything. But for sure, Lil Bandit is RIP, rest in peace to him. And Young and Jefe is fighting felony murder.
Even another Don Wu said Wu was wrong for what he said. Munchie B left the topic alone because he said the Pueblos is gonna handle it.
I think this might be the dude Wu from Pueblos, right?
But see, this is my thing. Munchie B is very... But you know what? I can't even say a thing about Munchie B. I was finna say, the thing about Munchie B is he's very outspoken about anything to do with the Crips. But, on the contrary, Munchie B does make his bias well known. So, I can't say anything about Munchie B because I make my bias well known. So, I was finna say, well, if it was a Crip, you would have did blah, 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 blah. Well, yeah, if it was a Crip, he would have did blah, blah, blah. And he admits that if it was a Crip, he would have did blah, blah, blah. But since it's the blood, he said that he don't outwardly disrespect or get into blood politics on the internet, and he's maintained that. So, yeah, I can kind of feel him on that. Because when it comes to any politics surrounding my homeboys, or my community, or any one of my constituents, I don't talk about it neither. And I will blatantly ignore the situation and be biased towards my homies like Munchie B. So I can't even be mad at this nigga for saying that because, hey man, hey Pot, I'm Kettle, we're both black.
Let's just say if Young Ant did do this, like giving a play-by-play will be completely out of line. Completely. Now, although Young Ant have nothing to do with Lil Bandit unaliving, it's still out of line, bro. And I don't really gotta harp on this too much because I believe the homies from Pueblos is gonna get at him about this because this was a complete clout route.
Is Munchie B the president of the Bloods? Not the president, the president. Is Munchie B the president of the Bloods? Because it just seems like he's the president of the Bloods. I'm not gonna lie. Is Munchie B the president? I think Munchie B is our presidential president of the Bloods. I don't see anybody else really, because it's like, nigga, you're not even from Pueblos. Nah, it's all good. The homies from Pueblos gonna take care of that. Like, this nigga's tapped in. This nigga has to be the president, bro. Munchie B for president. Munchie B for president. Presidential candidate, Munchie B.
Complete clout route. Oh, man, this shit's getting wild out here, man.
Even Cartoon had a few choice of words. He said if you're from the streets, then you're supposed to leave that topic alone, especially if you're from the same hood.
you got 50 million YouTubers talking about it. Of course, you know, it's content to a lot of people. For me, it just ain't content, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit more personal with me than that. Basically, you know, slyway, far as I'm concerned, snitching, you know, to a certain extent. I, you know, see one little piece where Blood Dude was on the internet just outright snitching. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, saying the homie supposed to did this, that, and the other, you know? Hey, man. Whatever he in there for, whatever they say, however they say it happened, that's how they gonna say it's gonna happen. Far be it for me to try to add my few little pennies to it and give, you know, the court system anything that they can timestamp, anything that they can latch on to and try to use in court against the homie about some he say or some he say she say type stuff.
Now Wu says somebody's trying to summon him for a DP from his own hood, and y'all not gonna believe this. This is something I never seen before, but the person that wants him DP'd is none other than his older sister, and
What?
she wants her little brother DP'd.
What? What? Nigga, your sister wants you DP? Yeah, you fucked up. You fucked up. Cause I ain't finna get into it with no black woman, gangbanging or not. I ain't finna get into it with no black woman. Yeah, you fucked up for sure. Your sister wants you DP? Wow.
You know you was in the wrong when your own sister wants you DP'd.
Hey, you know it's bad. You know it's bad when I get a call from my big sister, 50 Lay, T-Lay. Man, big 50 Lay, she hit my phone, she cussing my ass out, she pressing me like, nigga, on Pueblo, nigga, this and that, nigga, on Pueblo, nigga, whoa. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man.
Now, am I tripping when I say it's snitching to go on the internet and tell the story of how she pressed you? Isn't that what she pressed you for in the first place? Is for being too heavy on the internet? Isn't that why she got on you, for being too much on the internet? You was doing too much on the internet? She wasn't feeling the way that you was moving around and the way that you was working your situation? Ain't that the reason why she pressed you? I'm trying to figure it out. Because you don't seem to be making the situation any better for yourself, sir, by putting this conversation on the internet.
Y'all got 50 Lay ready to DP her little brother. Like, if she could, she would right now. If 50 Lay could cause any harm to me right now, if she could DP me, if I was in her face, she probably would DP me, y'all. My sister, yeah, my big sister, she was on my head. She like, nigga, what happened, nigga, on buzz, nigga, on the set, on the buzz, nigga, come outside, nigga, See, my sister said I need to come outside. And she said, get out the house, nigga. You create all this content shit on your motherfucker.
The Pueblos told Wu to take his video down, and he did it. But Wu feels like his sister's the one that's in the wrong. He said you're a female, so stay in a female's place. Stop acting like a grown man.
Hey, but shout out to the homies. You feel me? Y'all know who y'all is, you know, for hitting me up, you know, coming at me with respect. You feel what I'm saying? Because y'all also told me to take the video down. And, you know, I ain't even hesitate to do it. I took it down because, you know, the respect y'all got for me and the respect I got for y'all.
But after the
You feel
video
me?
is up on the internet, man, my nigga, the video's up on the internet. Even if you took it down, none of that really matters because the video's up and it has legs, and the world will never forget this situation that, you know, you put yourself in. Even if you took it off your page, it doesn't take it off the internet.
Let big sister know, like, listen, if you talking to your nigga like that, the way you coming at me, I wouldn't be surprised if you whip your mother's ass. And you better not call me if you talking to niggas like that. I had to give my sister some game. I'm like, listen, baby, you don't talk to no grown ass man like that. Listen, you gonna attract the more bees with honey than listen, man, I need to game you up. I had to give my sister a little lesson on how to talk to men.
Wu apologized to everybody. He said he's just a content creator. He didn't mean to disrespect anybody.
So look, man, I got a lot of people upset with me right now. You know, Poetic Flacco, he dropped a video, an alleged video of some things that may or may have not occurred, you know, regarding Young and Jefe and the young homie from the hood. Listen, man, I'm a content creator. I mean no disrespect. You feel what I'm saying? The content creators create content, and then I react to the content. You You feel me? I ain't never said if it was true or not. I'm just giving the story how it was brought to me.
I ain't saying that this nigga is or he ain't a content creator. I'm just saying I ain't never seen this nigga I ain't never seen that nigga in these YouTube streets. I ain't seen him.
Basically repeated the story, letting y'all know who I got the story from. But as soon as I post it, man, when I say I got motherfuckers cussing me out, motherfuckers cussing me out, motherfuckers ready. Everything I post on the internet, motherfucker be ready to cuss me out and get into it with me. Like, damn, I ain't disrespected nobody. Why can't I just create my content in peace?
Now, Project Bo is upset with all parties. He said, let my deceased homie rest. Stop coming online snitching and making up accusations. Let the little homie rest.
Hey, blood, listen. Always selective politicking and selecting who y'all want to politic on and who right and who wrong on the dead homies, bro. The way niggas be moving, all y'all wrong. Blood on Pueblos, bro. Keep it gangster on the dead homies. Niggas know what's breaking. Y'all niggas on here talking about a video and who did what and who did this and that, but ain't nobody went and did nothing. But when it comes to the homies in the hood, niggas be quick to fight and quick to get on the internet and talk about a nigga. Disrespect is on Pueblo business. Y'all niggas already know how certain niggas coming. On the dead homies, niggas be at your door, fool. Nigga not finna keep playing these internet games and all this selective picking and choosing and all that. Pueblo Bishop, right is right and wrong is wrong. Blood on the dead homies, bro. Don't mention me unless you want me to come to your mama house. On the dead homies.
Somehow I believe him. Out of everybody in the situation, that nigga was the most believable. With that all being said, man, red dot to the left, you know the rest. We
Still work for the neighborhood hero. We got all four corners. TMC, the marathon definitely continue. Mr. Bunker right here, live in the flesh. We out here, nigga. Trap knows, you know that, nigga.
Dangerous. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Miss it with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let him hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 point strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell us. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's never outside, nigga.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Miss it with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboards. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Friends is hella fake, I know what enemies intention. I let it go until it click if I'm an aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so with this mind, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Miss it with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought
call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.